If you're writing a long document such as a book, then it would be a good idea to include what's known as an index. An index, as the term suggests, is a list of terms along with the corresponding references to those terms in terms of the page numbers that they are found on. The advantage of index for long documents is that you can quickly jump to the page number or page numbers on which those terms are found and then search for more information about those terms. It's fairly straightforward to insert index entries in Microsoft Word. In this video, let's start the process from scratch and look at how we can insert and update index entries such as these. Let me delete all this text. Let's say we have this source document. You might want to go through your document and figure out which words it would be useful to index. For instance, I might want to index this word that's called video. You could select this word, go to the references menu and choose the option that says mark entry. When you mark the entry, you can go ahead and edit your entry if you want in the main entry tab. This is the text that's going to show up in your actual index. In the index section, if you want only the current page number to appear, then you would choose this option that says current page. On the other hand, if you want the range of pages on which the word is found to appear, you might have to choose this option that's called page range. Now, these options mark and mark all allow you to choose whether you want to mark all instances of this word in the document or only one instance of the word in this document. So assume that you want to mark all of the instances of the word video in this document. You would choose the option that says mark all. This is called a field code. That is Word's way of figuring out that this is not a normal word, but a word to which an index is attached. At any point, if you want to toggle off and not see those words and the field codes, then you can click this option that says show or hide formatting marks and paragraph symbols. This option appears on the home menu in the paragraph section. We want to mark this word themes as well. Let's go to themes, click on references, click on mark entry. Now suppose this word to have the main entry of word and a sub entry of themes. Let's go ahead and make the main entry as word and sub entry as themes and click on mark. You'll see that the field code for this term has changed. Let's go back and click to remove those formatting symbols. Next, you need to go to the section or part of your document where you want to insert your index. You can give it a useful name such as index. Go to references and here you click on the option that says insert index. Here in the index pane, you're going to see a bunch of options. One useful thing to do would be to right align the page numbers. So let's click on right align page numbers. The tab leader is what you see between the index entry and the page number. You can change this if you want dashed lines or dotted lines. Here you can see that there is the option to choose between indented and run-in indexes. This is how they'll look like. And even within the indented indexes, if you click on modify, you'll choose the option to increase the indentation where the index entry appears. Let's stick to the default of index 1 style. And here you also see the option to have your index spanning more than one column. If you want to have the index across two columns, for instance, you can choose 2, which I think is better than choosing just one column. But for this example, let's just choose one column and click on OK. Now you'll see that Word has added something that looks like another field code. If you want to update it at any point, you just click on it and choose update index. And if you want to see the actual entries corresponding to this field code that Word has added, then right click the entry and choose the option that says toggle field code. They've added an entry for video with the sub entry of themes, another one for Word with the sub entry as themes, and another one for all the instances of reading that appear. You might wonder, you've added a bunch of index entries to your document. What's the advantage of adding the index? As I mentioned, you can quickly navigate to the page number by clicking Ctrl G. You can look at your index entries and figure out that it might be useful to directly navigate to a page number on which an index entry is found. This can be extremely useful for longer documents. You might wonder, you've added a bunch of index entries and maybe you want to delete some of those entries. To do this, you'll need to go back to your home menu and once again click on this option that says Show Hide Paragraph Marks and Other Hidden Formatting Symbols. You can click on the entry directly and choose Delete. Let's delete all of our index entries. Keep just one of them. Insert the index once again. And let's right click and choose toggle field codes. And you'll see that your index is now updated with the deleted entries removed from the index. So this is how you can insert, update, and delete index entries to your Word document. As I mentioned, for longer Word documents, it might be useful to add an index so that you can directly navigate to the page or pages on which those index entries are found in your document. As always, thank you for watching.